Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of Pedanology Lab. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with y'all a stock that is about to go crazy tomorrow and why you should keep it on your watch list. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped your stocks of interest in the comment section of this morning's pre-market analysis video right after the intro. All right, y'all. Right off the bat, today was a good day. Today was a good day for all of the longs. For those of y'all who've been buying the dips over here, and most importantly, for those of y'all who watched this morning pre-market analysis video when I told y'all that we want to see this thing get out of this level right here, this previous level of resistance with some strength and some volume. And that it definitely did. It definitely did right at the open over here. All right. And that was for, it ran hard for a pretty solid trade. Okay. Could it go higher? We will see exactly where it goes tomorrow, where it opens up tomorrow. Right now, it's looking pretty good for the longs. And it's really looking very scary for shorts. All right. I think it might bounce again and stay around this level within the next few hours. I will cover this one again in tomorrow's pre-market analysis video. Now, the stock that all of y'all are looking at on the thumbnail is SOS. All right, and for those of y'all who watched the pre-market analysis video, I talked about SOS and I told y'all specifically to watch this thing for a rebound, and it definitely rebounded by a lot. All right, and it also made it even easier for those of y'all who are watching the stock to add again by looking at this thing right there. It formed a bullish pennant right over here at the lows. All right. It did break out in the after hours, but again, if you think about the main concept of short sellers covering, right, especially when the stock is opening up very, very high, then that can cause a short squeeze, which is right over here. Where is it gonna open? I think it's gonna open around the same price, all right, at around like $8, and then it might dip just a little bit towards $7.50 before it bounces back all the way up to $8.50, maybe even $9. So definitely keep this one on your watch list for a potential rebound all the way up to these levels right over here. All right, I'm gonna draw it over here. It may get there very much sooner. Okay, so just keep that in mind and on your watch list. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. The very first one that we're going to be addressing in this video, that stock is JD. All right, and JD, honestly, I like JD a lot for a lot of reasons. It's a solid stock. It's a growth stock. As you can see from the lows, a very steady growth all the way out to the top. All right. Every time it dips, dip buyers keep buying the dips. Dip buyers keep buying up the dips. There was an island gap reversal over here. All right, and then a lot of short sellers got trapped over here. And I think there was also some news. Yeah, as you can see on the left, ARK Invest also bought some shares. I believe they reported that on Friday. And I don't think this move is over yet. I think it's going to consolidate just a little bit more before continuing back up like it always does. It constantly recovers after dropping to the lows. All right, so keep this one on your watch list for a potential long all the way up until earnings. Earnings is in like what, 2 weeks or a week and a half. So yeah, there's still some time to make some money on this one before earnings, because again, earnings is a 50-50 coin toss. The reaction is very, very unpredictable, and there's a 50% chance that you could lose all of your money if you indulge in the YOLO option plays. All right, now the next one that we'll be covering in this video, that stock is Knox. Somebody asked me to do a review on Knox, and Knox, ever since it got to these highs right here, it made it double top and it's been fading ever since. Keep in mind that earnings is tomorrow morning. All right, if earnings is good, if earnings is solid, and also the reaction to earnings is solid, and it opens up at like $48, maybe $49. Watch this one for a run. All right, watch this one for a long, all the way up to $55. All right. Right now it's looking like it wants to make a reversal, so just keep that in your watch list. I will follow up on this one again in the morning, just because it has earnings, and also because it had a history of performing well for the longs and also for the shorts, right? So there's a lot of money to be made on this stock. So I would say apply patience, and hopefully some of y'all did not gamble through earnings. All right, y'all know how I feel about earnings. The next one that that I'm going to be addressing in this video, somebody asked about DDD, and they said that DDD is breaking out of a flag. I saw the flag. I drew the flag before making this video. All right, and you are correct. It broke out of the flag very, very nicely, but unfortunately, earnings was in the way. All right, I don't know what their numbers are. All right, maybe they were spectacular, but this is what I mean. But the reaction is very unpredictable. They may have phenomenal numbers, and yet the stock may still tank. We have seen this before. For all of you beginners who are new, another reason why I hate earnings and why this doesn't surprise me at all is because we have seen this before on Peloton. All right, on Peloton. Peloton did the same thing over here. All right, it was very nice. We shorted this thing to the downside. We made a lot of money on this thing to the downside. It was great. And then it formed a flag. Everybody got happy, and some people started putting in the comments that, hey, this thing is gonna run back up to the highs. I gave you a warning about this one, about earnings that was right in the way. It popped up all the way up to 130 and then immediately flushed down. And then the event to follow that is this right there, which is what you're seeing right now with DDD right over here. Could it get worse in the morning? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to check it out in the morning and see where it's at. So yeah, that's my very honest opinion on that one. The flag is clean, but earnings was in the way, which is very annoying. Now the next one. Oh, also I forgot to mention, Neo. Neo also tanked through earnings. Yeah, a lot of you have been asking about Neo, and I told y'all that this was a dip buy at around $40, and that we weren't gonna see these lows for a while. So far, it's been trending upwards. I drew this thing a while ago, right? When I talked about the dip buy here, could it get there? It would be wonderful if it did. I'm sure it looks like they topped sales. They had phenomenal earnings, but again, the reaction was bad. So if there is a flush tomorrow, potentially look at this one for a dip buy, because the earnings were actually pretty good on this thing. So keep that one on your watches for a rebound. Not a terrible company at all. All right. So the next one that we'll be discussing in this video, somebody asked me to do a review on Jumia, and Jumia looks good. All right, Jumia actually looks really, really good. It's at a previous level of support right now. Dip buyers got in. They're the ones who formed the wicks right over here and another wick right over here. All right, and it opened up higher on today. And now if you look at it pre-market, it's not looking bad. It's not looking bad. Worst case scenario, it actually drops all the way down to $45 and holds this level before trying to make a move back up again. It's looking like it has some potential to bounce. All right, but be very patient with this one and also manage your risk as well. Now, the last stock for today. The last stock for today is Palantir. All right. And for those of y'all who watched the morning's pre-market analysis video to the end, I told you guys that I am not selling it. It's at the lows. Like this is a great spot to accumulate. This is a great spot to buy the dip right over here. Right over here. All right. I don't think we're gonna get anywhere below this level right here. Below 20 bucks, we're not. I don't think we're gonna see that. I really don't think we're going to see that. And if we do see it, I will buy more calls. But as of right now, I'm still holding it. I think I saw something very nice on this chart. Let me see on the 30-minute. Yeah, this is the nice thing that I'm talking about. I saw this thing. I saw a falling wedge on there. Right over here. Right there. Right? It broke out. It broke out overnight. It broke out today. It wants to curl back up again and move all the way up to 30 bucks. So keep Palantir. Obviously, y'all know what I'm doing with this one. It's not a secret. I'm holding it. I'm not selling it. So again, not financial advice. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. And that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel grow faster and it allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on these post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the afternoon, and a pre-market analysis videos, which are released from Monday to Friday at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul Nguma and at Paternology Lab on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if trading is new to you and you want to get started, I'll have some step by step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to have all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks after setting it up with Webull using my very first link in the description below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with Paternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video. Enjoy the outro.